running a little late, so I figured quicker just to take the underpass, and also we can see what it looks like now that all the mural work is done.
So you have a ticket with you?
I'll have to get it on the train.
All right, I'll come back for you in a second.
Okay.
Again, folks, this is Tustin, the train's going to Los Angeles.
Thank you. See you in New York.
Let me do the final call here from actually 1663. Send out of the next station stop. Please stand clear. Final call. All doors closing.
back at you.
So I was running a bit late getting to the train station this morning because this is an old man thing. I lost my set of keys. They're somewhere in my house. Unfortunately, these new sweatpants I got, the keys have fallen out of them a couple of times. In the past, I found them in my recliner in the living room, but I had another set that I was able to put together, including the key to change out the battery on the bike. I bought this bike from some folks, and if memory serves, there was only one. They only have one key. To unlock the battery, but the good news is there's sort of a specialty place that can duplicate any key. The bad news was it was $14.99 a copy, but you know, money well spent if you lose your key and need to get into your stuff. Originally, I was going to go up to Fullerton, which I think is the last stop before LA, so another half hour, 40 minutes from Tustin, where I got off. And do a ride that I have not done in a while, but one of the reasons I haven't done it in a while is it's long, but it's not super interesting. It has parts of it that are fine, but a lot of it's I forget if it's San Gabriel or Coyote Creek, but the good news about those bike trails along the rivers, Santa Ana and San Gabriel and LA River, they're nice and long, but they're also a little monotonous, especially if the river is more just a channel. This one kind of goes back and forth. You see, this area looks like a river, and then the next area is just all concrete. But I decided to come up here and ride on. I counted up in my head. I think it's going to be 10 different bike trails. We have about 2.5 hours before the Train heading back to Oceanside. Right now we're on the Peters Canyon Trail, which is also part of the Mountains to the Sea network of trails. But even if it has two names, I'm only going to count it as one trail. But we'll get on Hicks Canyon up here, and we'll take that down to Jeffrey Open Space. Take that down and cut over through the Great Park up to Bosque, then back down through Bosque and the Great Park, cut over to the Sand Canyon side path, and then Shady Canyon, and Turtle Rock, University Trail, go through the park. Then on the San Diego Creek Trail, which is really this trail, just has a different name further down. And back up to the station. I didn't do a running count, but I believe that's 10. Quite as long a ride. Actually, the other was going to be about 45 miles. This one going to be about 30, but the other one I had to take the early train up. Same one I took here, but I was going to catch the train I was going to catch is 2 hours after the one I'm going to catch here. Back to Oceanside on this, the shortest day of the year. I've got this ride today, and then Bob and I are going to go somewhere tomorrow. Get the Riverside part of the Santa Ana River Trail in before my wife gets back, because I keep my visits to Riverside a secret from her. No, I'm just kidding. It's a long drive. Takes up a lot of the day. We'll see if Bob, he said he was willing to go, but it may turn out he doesn't really feel like it, in which case I'll just go on a different day. After that, we're supposed to get several days of a lot of rain. So I looked it up out of curiosity, and according to the city of Irvine, they have 399 miles, interesting number, of bike lanes, 113 of which are dedicated bike lanes like this, and the other 286 are just streets that have bike lanes on them. And we're only going to do about 30 of those miles today. I was thinking of doing a slightly different ride and do the, I think it's Serrano bike path, but it's not paved, and I actually went back and took a look at the footage from the last time I did it. I did it once a year ago and once 2 years ago, and so you know it's not a great trail if I'm only doing it once a year, but dirt trails are not really what I come up to Irvine to do. Decide I'd rather swing down and behind you. To Shady Canyon and Turtle Rock.